My role in PROMS, I've been working with PROMS for an extended period now, and I am a co-chair of Working Group 4, and I also sit on the wider Scientific Steering Committee and attend the annual events where we review progress. The Working Group 4 has a specific focus, which is about how PROMS can be integrated into wider policy making. And that can go down a number of strands. That can be at a political level, it can be at an administrative level, and it can also be at a sort of research interface level. It's worth saying that this is space which is quite new. PROMS are generally used at a clinical interface and a research interface, but it's not something that's used at a policy interface. So what we want to do in Working Group 4 is to be able to understand what the understanding of PROMS is within the stakeholder groups, and then to connect that to see what interest or appetite there might be for these stakeholders to start using and receiving information on PROMS as part of their policy-making processes. I think in terms of achievements, I think it's been interesting that we've been able to reach out to a number of multiple sclerosis policy communities globally, and that's been in Europe, and that's been in South America and North America, to be able to connect with those communities, those stakeholder groups, to understand what their starting position is. So exactly this idea of being able to say, do they, at a policy level, is there an understanding of PROMS? At a policy level, is there any use of PROMS currently? And at a policy level, is there an appetite for them? So we've gone out there and we've done the field work, if you like, to be able to understand it. What's come back from that field work has been really quite interesting, in that there's been quite a strong interest and appetite, and we weren't necessarily expecting that to be the case. So even where PROMS are not necessarily being used at the moment, there's still a real interest to be able to incorporate the patient perspective and the patient voice through the use of PROMS. Yeah, this is a good question. In terms of final outputs, I think we understand that this will be this is a journey. This is not that we can end at a point and that will be the end point. What we hope is that we will instigate a process. We will raise levels of interest. So in terms of outputs, yes, there will be a report. Yes, in terms of outputs, we will hope there will be one or more academic papers. But what we also hope to see is that at a national level, and also maybe at a regional level, European in particular, that other parts of the policymaking process take this up. So it's a matter of taking up the baton and being able to move forward with it. So we would hope to see more initiatives, more work being done, and also some sort of practical trialing of how would you exactly start incorporating patient-reported outcome measures in the policy process. What does the PROMS Initiative mean to me personally? It means a lot, because I think recognizing that the whole idea, the whole notion of the patient voice and the patient perspective, it takes it up a level in terms of the importance of it. It profiles it more. It takes it out of a research setting and a narrow clinical setting. And we know that PROMS has still got a long way to go before it gets fully embedded in clinical practice. So for me, it means a lot, because I think it means that we have we're taking on a journey and we're connecting with patient communities, patient organizations, individual patients in a way that they really want to be connected to. And we will make PROMS more meaningful and more valid and more part of all aspects of care and treatment for MS. So yeah, it means a lot.